Okay, so we just finished an awesome family day at SeaWorld and roller coasters and all. It was really fun. But I wanted to just give a little explanation to those of you who've asked about our connection with the Duggar wedding. And so I wanted to give you that little backstory really quick before it airs. I think it starts at 7. So a few years ago, Jill Duggar heard about our princess treatment, and so she came out to our shop and had a princess treatment and got her dress, and we customized it. And then when we sang to her, because we sing to all our brides, then she said, "How'd you know that was our favorite song?" And we said, we didn't. We sing this to all our brides. And she said, "Will you come and sing this in my wedding?" So Gabe and I, there's Gabe, we went out to sing in her wedding to Arkansas. And then when we got there, they needed help with decorating, and so we ended up decorating the whole stage for her ceremony. And then we sang. It was really a fun time. We had a good time with just everybody out there, and we're glad to be able to jump in with the decorating of her wedding. So when Jinger got engaged, it was cool. We heard the news or whatnot. But then I got a call. I had met this shop owner and designer, Renee, she was taking one of my courses for Do You Speak Bride. And so then she called me one day and she said, "Hey, do you know the Duggars?" And I thought that she knew maybe that we had done the princess treatment or whatnot. And I said, "Well, I kind of do." And she said, Ginger just got engaged, and I would like to design her dress. Could you reach out to them? And I said, I'll text them. I don't know if they'll respond, but I'll text them and see if they'd be interested. So I texted Michelle and said, "I've had a designer reach out to me who would be interested in designing Ginger's dress. Would you guys be interested in that?" And she texted back and she said that would be so awesome, so sweet, and we would love to do a princess treatment again. So we were excited. We brought, Renee came up from Florida. She had, you'll see that episode, which I'm excited to show you, or for you guys to see in February, I think is when it's going to air. But she came up, we did the princess treatment. While I was helping Ginger in dresses, Michelle said to me, "Would you ever consider coming and directing Ginger's wedding?" And we, appreciated what you did last time with Jill's, and would you ever consider doing it? We would love for you to do it. And then I knew, that across the hall from us in our space is Bella Giornata Wedding Events and Design, and Christina does a great job designing things, and I know she plans weddings. I'm not really a wedding planner, but I do direct productions. That was my whole life before this with the Academy of Arts. So I knew that it's more than a wedding that we'd be looking at. It is a production. So I knew if I could have Christina's help and Gabe going out with me, we could pull this together, decorate the reception the way she wanted it, and the rehearsal dinner the way she wanted it. And so we started talking with them about coming out and what they were looking for and dreaming of and whatnot. So it was really our heart's desire to give Ginger what she wanted, which was ultimately kind of more of an intimate setting for her reception. But when you have 1,000 people, that's kind of difficult. So we gave her that intimate feeling. Actually, for her rehearsal dinner, she had about 250 people. So we decorated that as if it were the reception that she would like to have, like a sit-down dinner and whatnot. So Christina was fabulous. We went, and Gabe and she and I foraged at our new friend Kelly, who's the pastor's wife of the church where the rehearsal dinner was. Kelly let us come over and forage for decor, and we got it all. And then we decorated in that one day. And then after the rehearsal went well. I directed that. I was so thankful it went well. I was very relieved. And then after that rehearsal dinner was done, we tore it down and changed it over to the reception. So it was quite the week. We had a blast doing it. But that's ultimately how it all came together and what the connection was. So Renee designed the dress, and she designed the bridesmaids' dresses, and she helped to fit a lot of other dresses when she was out there, she and her 2 girls. And so they did the dress reveal and whatnot, which is really cool. And it was fun to watch her work. I know she worked really hard that week, and watch her follow Ginger around and fluff that train and get it just right, because it was a huge train. But I hope you enjoy the show. Who knows what they're gonna show, but we have some behind the scenes footage that we might be sharing wedding, which I would like to share. If I get to the hotel in time, we'll share it in between in the commercials. If not, I'll share it tomorrow or something. But we're driving now back from SeaWorld, and we'll see if we can get this video up and let you know that's the background, how we ended up in Arkansas directing the wedding and how she got her dress and all of that. So there's much more where that came from, but that gives you a little peek anyway. All right, we'll talk to you later, and I hope you enjoy the wedding, whether we're in it or not. The wedding itself, Jinger is the absolute, you know, star of that show tonight. She's amazingly beautiful, and Jeremy was super sweet. So it was just a fun experience. If you have any questions, holler, but it was fun. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.